Got to get into the meat vault for an important ingredient for a recipe I want to share with y'all today. It is going to be a base of bone broth. With everything we do, it's always in a hurry, but we want to be healthy. Let's cook something good. So, with what we do is always in a hurry. This is an easy recipe that is healthy and delicious. So what our base is going to be a bone broth. And what we're going to do is a play on curry, an Arkansas style curry. So we're going to start with our bone broth. I like to just cut the top off of it. It seems to save a lot of time and not have to fight with the little nozzle and let it thaw out all the way. So open up that and just put it straight in there. I put it in frozen, and that's the bone broth. And with bone broth, it should be gummy. It should be like a gelatin. Warm it up nice and slow. And we just give that a little bit to warm up and thaw out. These are some of our wooden utensils that we've got here at the market. I like them because they don't have all the junk with the plastics and the metals that scratch and whatnot. So these are Elazar Woodworks, our good friends at Leslie. So with Serenity Sourdough, they have these also. We love them. This is my go-to. It's a cake server, but I use it for absolutely everything. All right, now that we've got this thawed out, we want to get it to around 160 degrees. And we're going to go ahead and add the coconut milk. I love using coconut milk because of the fat. I want fat in our diet, especially with Lander wanting to get all the extra calories and goodies in there. It's an easy way to incorporate that. A lot of times I'll even put a can of coconut cream with like refried beans, just to add a lot of the fat with it. That mixes in there really good, makes a thick soup. And again, as bone broth cools, if it's a really high quality good bone broth, it'll get a gel. It'll be really thick once it's cold. I'll add the Yardbird. For this one, I love the Yardbird. It has the cinnamon and white pepper, cumin, mustard seed, chili. It's just a huge wide range, and it gives the curry a really good flavor. Turmeric has got the anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer properties in it, so we use it pretty much on everything that we do. Gives it a nice yellow tint. It's really pretty much that simple, guys. Salt to taste. If you want some added sweetness to it with some of the more traditional dishes, they have got sweetness in there. The Yacon syrup works really good without adding all the sugar and the calories, extra calories to it. I like to also, for a omega-3 standpoint, get fish in there. And mackerel is one of my favorite. It's not overwhelming. It's not super fishy. The Patagonia has these chunks. It is just big, delicious chunks. It's got some of the olive oil in there. We'll warm it up a little bit, but it's pretty much done. That brings it together. We'll chop that up just a little bit. But now we've got fat, we've got bone broth, all kinds of aminos and vitamins in there. We're not warming that up just real hot to where it brings it to a boil, to where we're destroying a lot of those nutrients, but we're getting it warm. Another great way to serve this would be with like some other vegetables, sweet potatoes, chopped up, cubed, kind of dried a little bit to where they're like crunchy, chewy bites. The sweet potatoes mix in here really, really well. When we do this and it's in a time period that we add a lot more carbs to our diet, we use rice. We will cook the rice, refrigerate the rice, and then I would use that as a bed. So I'd put it in a bowl, add the bed, and then scoop over, ladle up some of the soup. On the top of that, it mixes up and is pretty much done. That is it, and this is Arkansas curry.